Oh, it smells so good in here, Erin.
Not only does it smell good, Allison, but it's healthy. This is Cheryl Bell. She's the executive chef at Miriam's Kitchen, and they serve the chronically homeless community in D.C. healthy, nutritious meals, breakfast and dinner. We're going to tell you all about their mission, serve you up some homemade grits, delicious vegetarian quiche, and tell you all about their mission.
Oh, I cannot wait. And the secret ingredient, I suspect, is love. Because I can feel it from Cheryl, right?
When you hear her story, too, I'm so excited.
I can't wait to hear all about it and taste. We need to do a taste test just to make sure everything's
We'll do a demo and a
legit.
taste, don't worry.
All right, Erin, thank you so much. I'm coming over to join my friends. But I won't be getting in this chair on camera. I'll wait until we're on video.
You know what I love, we were just talking with Joe Collins, who does publicity for Miriam's Kitchen. You know, it's so wonderful when you find your purpose in life and you're able to carry it out.
Absolutely.
You know, I cannot wait to hear more.
Right, it's like the puzzle fits.
Have you found yours? Because I don't know if I found mine.
And does it change as your life goes on? Because I think for all of us, you know, this has been a passion and now we're living it.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you also have different interests. So I wonder, like, you know, does it change? Might you one day be the next celebrity chef, Ollie?
I'm pretty confident no, but
might you be the barbecue master?
Possible.
And might the shoe line finally come out?
that's a good question.
We can only hope.
Have you found your purpose? Hashtag Good Day DC.
Oh, I
Let
love
us
it.
know.
I love
I think underlying it is what we do right now.
Exactly.
I think, because I think, you know,
And
people
what-
trust us to help them get up in the morning. So I think it's so whatever it is,
That's on them.
let
And
it
what a
be.
blessing that this job allows us to try so many things and to be so many things in one day, from a cook to a be a journalist.
On one day of the week, you might be one.
And you get the job, but I like that hashtag. Let us know.
Multiple purposes.
Yeah.
You can have
Yeah.
multiple purposes
Okay.
in life.
Our next guest says a good meal can be a gateway, and that's especially true because of where she works. So let's check in with Erin and see what's cooking.
All right, coming up next, Miriam's Kitchen executive chef is here to talk about her work with homeless men and women across the region and how she went from the corporate world to a nonprofit kitchen. She is living her life with purpose. Coming up on Good Day at 10 Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
At Miriam's Kitchen, they say it starts with a meal, but the goal is ending chronic homelessness. While the nonprofit advocates for permanent supportive housing as a long-term solution, it also meets short-term needs like food. And every week, executive chef Cheryl Bell and her kitchen team prepare healthy and hearty meals with menus like this for their guests who are experiencing homelessness. And this morning, she's live in the Good Day Cafe, showcasing a typical nutritious breakfast for all the guests you serve.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming in, Cheryl, as you scramble the eggs and we stir the grits. And might I add, these are stone ground grits.
Yes.
You told me no to instant grits. You make everything from scratch, homemade. But your story is so inspiring. You're living your life with purpose. Tell me how you made your way from the corporate world to the executive chef at Miriam's Kitchen.
Well, I was working at a corporate company, and then I became a volunteer through a sponsorship at Miriam's Kitchen. And during my time there, I found that I really enjoyed what it was I was doing. And the second time I visited, I knew this was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
You found your life's purpose.
Absolutely. And so then not too long after that, they asked me if I'd work there, and without a moment's hesitation, I said yes. And here I am 3 years later as a 30-year plus professional executive administrator for C-suite executives, now an executive chef for Miriam's Kitchen, cooking for the chronically homeless in
And you
DC.
cook with love. You always cooked, but it was never a career path for you.
Correct.
And I think it's not just about cooking for you. It's about being able to serve the community and help these chronically homeless people, you know, get their life back on track. Tell me what it's like. Walk me through a breakfast. What are we serving? What are we making?
So this is like a typical breakfast. We have quiche this morning. That the crust, everything is made from fresh and whole ingredients. We use whole grains so we can get good vitamins into their diet. So we have a vegetable quiche and a meat quiche. They have onions, roasted peppers, squash, nice sauteed ham in it, cheese with a custard base. We have fruit salad. We have home fries. We have stone ground grits that I like to make with heavy cream milk and butter, some salt, pepper in there if you would. Fabulous.
Pinch of salt and pepper in there. Don't want to oversalt them. And I was saying how I love the savory grits with the hot sauce and the cheese. But you even do a grits bar where you can make them sweet if you want.
Absolutely. We love to give our guests choices. That's what it's about, is giving them their dignity and their respect back so they have the ability to choose what they would like to have. So we make sweet or savory grits and give them a whole host of toppings that they can choose from in order to create the meal that they would like to eat.
And it really does start with something as simple as having the choice of what you want to eat to get that dignity back, get the confidence you need to re-enter the workforce to recreate your life.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure you've met a lot of very very inspiring people through your time there as executive chef.
I have. A lot of people have encouraged me by coming back. I love it when people come back to Miriam's Kitchen to eat when they don't have to. That's the biggest compliment to me. My goal is always to inspire people to set the tone for their day so that they know they matter.
That's so important to let those people know they matter. You're going to make me cry. It's just such a beautiful story that you have and such inspiring work you do at Miriam's Kitchen. And you serve over 100 people for breakfast and dinner, and you do it with a lot of nutrition because you know it might be the only meal they're getting all day.
Absolutely. We realize that some people out in the streets may only have one meal. So our goal is to give them everything they would need to sustain them during the day. So we have a tendency to go a little bit like 1.5 times the average calorie count and nutrition count per day, taking that into account, making sure we can sustain them and they have their proteins and vegetables.
And as you make the scrambled eggs,
yes.
You said, how many eggs do you make per breakfast?
It's 17.5 to 20 dozen fresh cracked eggs every day with 2% milk. Again, trying to be conscious of the fat in the diet.
And you were saying that you try to acknowledge all dietary potential restrictions,
Absolutely.
Make sure there's gluten-free or dairy-free, whatever people need, you were able to accommodate there.
Absolutely.
And if somebody's watching at home on Good Day DC, how can everybody get in touch with you if they have somebody to refer to you who is chronically homeless, who needs a good meal, or they want to volunteer?
They can look for us on miriamskitchen.org. That is where you can find out where you can donate, where you can volunteer, where you can contribute to changing the lives of individuals and helping them find their way home.
Well, let me just tell you, your mission is beautiful. You're living your purpose. These grits look like no joke. I cannot wait to eat these. Incredible food and just an absolutely incredible, inspirational story. Thank you so much for coming on and joining us
Thank you
today.
so much. You got to taste it. The proof is in the pudding.
Okay, let's do it. They're lucky to have you.
Thank you so much.
This is so good. Back to you guys.
Yeah, we're just saying she's a true cook, so you got to taste
Yeah,
it.
right.
Don't just talk, you got to taste it.
Don't you worry. I'm going to eat this all.
Thanks for sharing your story. Appreciate it. And the food.
I cannot wait to have it.